USS Atlantis in its raw form of a dirty 1994 motorcoach. Prevost. Actually, it's a Vogue. I keep forgetting to tell everybody that. It's one of the rare things about this bus. It's a brand that would take the Prevost chassis, and then they would basically take and deck out the interior to their specifications. And you don't see many Vogue coaches, but this is one of them. And of course, I've kind of redone the inside. Let's get to it. I'll show you the front first. USS Atlantis. She's coming together a little bit at a time. Come aboard. Of course, can't not neglect the carbon fiber and white gold vinyl stairs in the entryway. Now that you're aboard the ship, as you can see, we have 40 foot of Spaceship. We have J-Rod, our driver from time to time, hanging out with us. 85-inch TV. We have 4 seats. We have 2 engineering jump seats, which you could deploy drones or robots from the floor. Actually, the drone deployment will be more towards the back, but I'm going to have robots that you can deploy when we do some neat things in the local community. Then you got the VIP seats for the observation station or science station, I guess I could say. The galley, this is where you got to sit down. You can mix and master or record your buddies, your debriefs, have some chow, you eat, have a couple drinks, relax after your mission, if you survive. You know what I mean? As we come back further in the ship, there's the emergency hatch, which, you know, a few people have talked about having pneumatic, which is, yep, that's the cool Star Trek thing, but I don't mind having them where they're, you know, push to close or push to open. Then we have the auto wash, which I'll turn the switch on just to kind of light it up in there. So you can see there's a ladder that goes to the roof, and then it's the auto wash decontamination airlock. So you go in there and do your business. If you have to use the bathroom, just like the NASA, well, the International Space Station has that bathroom that you have to do your business in that little closet in the corner. This, trying to contain all those poop particulates and get them out of the ship so you don't have to deal with that. The med bed, this is a, you know, place to take a nap or relax. A few people can hang out, do whatever. The medical computer, that will have all the vital signs to all the crew members in the ship. And then there's, you know, just a chair, just places for people to sit when the action's not happening. And then this is the cockpit. Still a few things to do on the overhead panels, but it's coming along, I would say. You got the 3 65-inch Samsung TVs, curved. The new fancy 55 Odysseys that came out, those are so sick. I would have loved to do that. Would have been a little smaller, but it would have worked. But on the next build, because I'm always building something, you all know. 2 laptop docks, so very, very versatile platform to where you can change out the load, so to speak. So if I have, you know, Bob that wants to play on Friday, and he's going to set his laptop and his mouse and keyboard up here, and then Jim will be over there, or you know, J-Rod Smith, whoever wants to come play. And then these 2 rear crew seats that have the laptop docks are accommodated by MCRN quality seats. Yeah, they're from Amazon, but if you watch The Expanse, you'd recognize these seats. Swing this little station out of the way, and then actually underneath these seats, hidden secret subwoofers and speakers to give that surround sound feeling, right? And I even have a seat shaker. I'll go down low here. I got a seat shaker on the front of that seat. I'm still working out some adjustments. I was debating on putting a motion platform in the center, because having that little bit of motion, I feel like would be really neat in the bus. It would give that little bit of movement for everybody, having a small motion base kind of going from side to side, because I don't think with the overall, the way the visual looks, and I'm going to throw up videos, trust me, you'll see, it just immerses you. And this whole, all the way from the front of the back to the back, even that TV all the way back there will display the ship data or game data, depending on what game you're playing, what program you're running. If you want to see outside, we can bring up outside camera views, 360 camera views. Like, isn't that the way it should be? If I wanted to drive in reverse from the bus, I'd have to sit back here and tell the driver to go left or right in reverse. That'd be fun. Anyway, here we are, captain seat, and we got the thrust. Wow, oh my goodness, the Whirlpool flight controls. I have some Thrustmaster stuff up in the front, plus Turtle Beach equipment. I kind of put everything through its paces. I even have some old Saytech stuff for these side controls, just so I have control sticks for co-pilots. But here we have the Whirlpool dual Constellation Alpha sticks. These are the original ones. Man, I went by the factory today. Well, their Tampa distribution center at Jetline Systems, and the new sticks are pretty nice. I'm happy with these, but I'm probably going to have to get an additional set for another seating area anyway, so we'll see when that happens. And then of course down below we even have the rudder pedals as well. So, oh, and I was gonna set it up before this video, but I just picked up the throttle quadrant that is gonna go on this side of this flight stick, so I have some versatility for when I want to, you know, play a couple different programs. And yeah, that's the cockpit and the med bay, walking back through the med bay to the galley, and then to kind of the passenger and crew lounge, I suppose. But yeah, this is it. Constellation Atlantis 1995 Prevost Luxury Motor Coach Vogue Edition. She's a classic. I love it. I still have a little bit of the remnants of the old classic look that this coach originally came with, and I, you know, in a way I miss that touch that this thing had before I kind of converted it to a full-on spaceship. But I think you understand where I'm coming from. Still want to enjoy the heritage and share it with the community and see who we're going to inspire and where we're going to go with this ultimate gaming rig. Until next time, thanks for all the support, and we'll see you then.